right, let's get started. Today, my friend and I decided to build a joke shop to make different jokes and sell them to the residents. And I think that this is just an incredibly cool idea. So now we are going to a cool seller who has all the necessary materials so that we can build this cool store. Hello, seller. Please sell us the coolest materials so that we can try to build the coolest joke shop in our village. I am sure that you have it all because you are the coolest seller. We will give you a lot of money. Thank you very much for trusting us with all these materials. This is very valuable to us because we want to build the best, coolest, and highest quality store in this village. You are simply incredible. So now we will go about our business and start building this store. Seems that we have already collected all the materials that we need.
I completely agree with you. Your idea to build a prank house is just something incredible. I can already imagine how residents will come to us and go and get money for this. They will walk around our house and get into all sorts of pranks. This is just something incredible. This is my dream. After all, before, when we did some pranks, we were put in jail for it. And now we will warn people that there will be all sorts of pranks here, and they will also pay us money for this. This is just a brilliant idea, but we need to do everything perfectly so that everything is at the highest level. I am sure that you and I will try perfectly, because pranks are just our life. I can already imagine how we will make all our favorite pranks. And these people will walk through each of them. We will laugh very hard. And we will also get money for this. This is cool. But we need to do everything efficiently. We need to make a beautiful floor, a beautiful ceiling, cool walls, make a foundation, decorations. We need to try very hard with you, so that everything is at the highest level. And so that when people come, they say,
"Wow, this is the coolest prank house that I have ever seen in the world. We must make it. It is exactly like this, so that the whole world would come to us in this house of jokes, and everyone would laugh hard, and everyone would have a great time and have fun. So we need to work really well. You and I have so much work that it is just awful. We need so much to build because we have to make some kind of gigantic house, and we have to make it perfect there so that the residents would be simply delighted with all our jokes. If we really succeed, then you and I will be simply incredible, cool professionals. What have we not built together? We have built cool houses, incredible buns, and cool tents. That I am sure that you and I will succeed. Apparently, you and I are the best friends, and everything always turns out great together. And this time, we will be able to do everything too. I love doing cool things together. We always have fun adventures together. To be honest, I have already given up a little. We have been building for a very long time. But still, we cannot be distracted. We must finish building this incredible structure together.
how much we have already built our house with you. We have made it simply perfect, and we will have cool glass and a beautiful roof. And in general, this house will be simply incredible. I think that you and I have been building it for so long and so cool that even someday we will be able to settle in it, because in reality, it looks very cool. And here there will be, I am sure, all the amenities that you and I will make. It will be simply something incredible. I can already imagine when we finish building it, when all the residents come here, and my best friend sees how you and I built such a cool house. Their girlfriends, our children see it, and it will be simply incredible. But for now, we need to continue building because you and I still have a lot of work that we need to finish by that time, in order to have time to open our cool house of jokes. After all, when the residents come and see that they are finished, they are unlikely to come there again. Therefore, we need to hurry, but at the same time, not lose quality. So you should do all this together with you, and not be distracted by other things.
Well, it seems that Everything is going great for us with you, and we build everything cool. We put everything in place perfectly. We made the foundation. We have cool walls. We have cool ceilings. We have a cool roof. So far, you and I are doing everything perfectly cool, and I am sure that our house will be simply incredible. And no one has ever made such a cool house as we will build. I am simply sure of this. I don't know how I managed it. There are much fewer houses than we have. There are jokes, and we will have simply incredibly gigantic houses. Jokes, and all the people will be delighted.
It's so good that you and I will soon finish building our house because we literally have a little bit left to finish here, and everything will be ready how long we spent building it and how much effort we put into it. I think that it will be something incredible. And all the people will just laugh a lot when there will be jokes in our house. I'm sure that it will be just incredible. It's not in vain that we spent so much effort and we tried so hard because it turned out really great. It seems like there are still a couple more touches left and we can basically go outside now. To see how it looks from the outside, I'm sure it looks just incredible. And now I think we should go to the cellar to buy the necessary materials and pitch tents nearby to spend the night here. They go home.
I think that this is a really great idea, because if you and I go home now and lose a lot of time because the village is quite far from this place, and now we will buy all the materials we need from the residents, and we will be able to build a really cool tent in which you and I will spend the night. We will make it very cozy. It will be a temporary house of ours in which you and I will spend the night. The main thing now is to do everything very well and build it really cool so that it is comfortable for us to sleep, so that we can get a good night's sleep there, and so that we have new strength to continue improving our house and make it as cool as possible. Ideally, so that the residents would want to come here and pay us money. This will be just perfect. We will become rich about the fact that we will joke about people. I never thought that we would come up with such a brilliant idea, and now it has passed. And now we must bring it to reality and do. We must with you. This is just perfect.
So that everyone is delighted and shocked by how cool we are. I am sure that everything will work out with you. And you and I are simply incredible professionals, and we always do everything very cool and very cool. And this time, we will do the same, and we will never give up with you. After all, we are best friends, and we are the coolest team that does everything just perfectly. And this time, we will also do everything perfectly. After all, we are simply the best. How long have we been building this tent, after all? We want to make it really very cozy, cool and comfortable, so that you want to spend the night here and have a good time. How good it is that we made such a cool one.
You and I have built a really cool tent. All that's left is to put our cool beds here, a workbench, make it a little more comfortable so that everything is cozy. You can also put hell blocks so that later we can light a fire there, and it will be warm to sleep at night and everyone will be very cozy. How cool we tried, and you and I really have a cool tent that you can live in and have a good time with. It's just incredible, and I'm incredibly happy about this too. It's cool that you and I are best friends and did everything so perfectly. Now we need to go to bed to have a good rest.
How well I slept and rested and am ready to work hard again and do cool things. But, you know, I looked that our joke shop is ready, but there are not enough decorations and things that we will sell with you. So I think we should save it in the village and buy the coolest things from one seller who sells all sorts of cool decorations. I am sure that we will find him. He has really cool things, and we will be able to make some cool and funny things from them, and then we will sell them with us. Hello, seller. Please sell us cool decorations with which we can make cool things for our joke shop. And we will pay you well for this. Apparently, we know that you always have everything we need, and you do everything really cool.
Thank you very much for giving us the coolest decorations. They're coolest exclusive things that you have. It's not for nothing that we always work with you and pay you a lot of money. So now, we have all the necessary things to decorate our house and make it really cool. So we need to go home with you because we still have so much work to do. And we still need to improve everything, arrange it, and do it. It's just awful. But I'm sure that you and I will improve. because you and I are really cool professionals, and we do everything just perfectly. And this time we will also do everything perfectly, because you and I are cool, and beautiful. And in general, you and I are the coolest team that is tested with all the difficulties. And this time, we will cope with you too.
Great! You and I came to our store, and we have a lot of different cool, funny things. Even a chicken that squeaks very funny. Now you and I will take apart all these things, try them out ourselves, and then put them on the counter so that people can also buy these cool and funny things. The main thing is not to relax with you and do everything very cool, quickly and perfectly. Well, in principle, as you and I know how, and I am sure that you and I will succeed, you and I will try very hard, and I am sure that it will be very fun today because we have a joke store and we will try out all the jokes with you. I just can't imagine what you can expect from this, because everything is very cool and funny. If there are cool masks, there are all sorts of jokes, there are pillows and farts and all that. I believe that it will be very funny and fun. And also, I think that you and I need to decorate our store with mishiriki, so that people can see that this is the opening of our store and want to come in. I also think that you and I will most likely make some discounts here so that people want to come for the first time and understand that they can get something cheaper, and then they will come to us constantly because we know that we have a really cool product. It will be really cool. How good it is that you and I are best friends and that everything always turns out so cool with us. I never think that you and I will decide to open a joke shop, and so you and I decided to do it. And how fun it is to test all these jokes on you and me, so that we can tell the residents how they work. And what is all this?
Yes, it's really very fun and cool. There are so many cool different jokes here that I can't even list them all. Here you can just endlessly joke around and do all sorts of interesting things. How cool that we have so much of everything here. There are different jokes that we can all try together to understand how they work. It's really very cool and fun. It's just my best day when you and I open a joke shop. So I'm glad about this that I just can't describe it. Look, you have some kind of cool wand. We need to put out a little of our shop quickly. There's fire everywhere, so that everything is okay. It can't be. It's arson.
Look, there's another cool block here. I wonder what will happen if I break it. I think it will be interesting. Wow, look, he scattered a lot of snow all over our house. It's really cool. But now we need to clear away some of this snow so that everything is clean by the time the residents arrive who will buy these jokes here. And I also saw some cool fox mask here that you can put on and look really cute and cool. How cool is it that we have all of this here? It's just incredible. And cool, how come I didn't know before that we only have cool things here? There's a really sad, funny song here. Just listen to it. It's just incredible. How cool is it that we have it? How many times it is to do all of this and have such a fun time with you.
Look how many more cool, funny jokes there are here that we can all put up in our wonderful store. I'm so glad that we have them all, and it's so much fun to do all this that I can imagine how we will tell people what each joke does and sell it. It's really cool and fun, and this is simply the funniest and coolest day I've ever had in my life. I haven't laughed so much and hard for a long time. After all these jokes are really, really cool, and it was not in vain that we bought them with you. They wasted money on, so that the store would simply be the coolest in the world. After all, we gathered jokes from all over the world and from all over the planet, and everyone was afraid to restrain ourselves from buying some joke to play a prank on their family or friends. After all, they are really funny and not offensive. I'm sure that it will be fun and cool. We will earn a lot of money and become very rich, and then we will open stores all over the world, so that people from all corners of the world do not come to us here, but can do them in their city or in their country quietly. Buy yourself a joke that is in our store. I think that it will be just incredible and very cool, and I am very happy about it. How fun it is to put all these things here. We need to put them on display so that people can see what the joke is and also try them out. If he doesn't like them, then they could buy them. How great we are trying. But to be honest, I am already very tired of all this because you and I still have so much to do that it is simply incredible.
Look, I found some cool things here that seem to be shootable. I wonder what will happen when they shoot, and it will be on the floor. I would like to check it now, and in principle, I will do it now to find out how it works and what it does in general. I think it will really be fun and cool. Wow. Look, I shot, and there was a lot of water there. And what will happen if I put another one here? A lot of lava appeared. We need to remove it urgently so that our house does not burn down. Otherwise, we will have to rebuild everything.
How much we need to build here? It's just incredible. I hope that you and I will really have time to finish building this house. Because here alone, we have so many jokes with you now that I don't know when we will have time to check them all, to put them all on the display cases. And plus, we still have a lot of empty display cases. I can already imagine what a gigantic house of jokes we will have. I honestly didn't expect that we would be able to make such a big house of jokes because we have a lot of these jokes and they never end. We check them and laugh a lot, and then we check them again. And there are not fewer of them. I sometimes already get a little tired, but then I remember that I love these jokes and I start having fun again. We have already put so much of everything, and how cool our store looks. It's cool. The colors are cool. The shape is cool. Firstly, there are balls that tell us that our house of jokes is opening and waiting for all new visitors. I already want residents to come to us and everyone to want to buy cool jokes from us and have fun, spend time. And then I will imagine how you and I are walking through our village and see how everyone is making fun of each other using jokes from our store.
This will be really, really cool and fun. I will then be proud that I was able to make really decent jokes that people buy in our village and everyone uses only them. And then you and I would be the coolest pranksters in our village, and then everyone else would become cool in the whole world. Maybe you and I would someday give concerts based on jokes. Everyone would use jokes correctly, and which jokes are the funniest and the funniest. Okay, I was daydreaming for some reason. He is already with you. The continuer to leave all these things in order to really make it by the time we open the store, because you and I still need to do so much work that I don't even have words. There are so many jokes left untested, and we need to do it together. Therefore, there is no need to stop, and we need to find everyone to work very well, and then everything will be cool and great with you. The main thing is not to give up and do everything ideally. And then we will have it really if it is clear, and you and I will earn a lot of money and buy ourselves a really cool house.
Yes! This is really cool! We have already done a lot of things with you, and I am honestly a little tired, but it's okay. We have to stand and continue working. Oh, you got some cool box. Let's try to break it and see what happens to it. Let's put it here in the center, and now you break it with a pickaxe, and we'll see what happens. Oh no! It made the roof of our store completely snowy. This is just some kind of horror. I don't even know how we will stop it. Let's stop it. It's better to go outside and check the rest of the jokes there, because we don't know what the rest of the jokes can do. I think this is a good idea.
I agree with you, and therefore, let's go outside with you and move a little further away from our house. And then there are adult jokes, and they can be dangerous. And I think that it is really better not to do these jokes near our house, otherwise we can damage it, and then we will have to spend money on materials again and build everything again. Look here, as some kind of mine. Wow, it seems like a cool explosion happened. It was really cool. This is a very funny joke. Now, we need to try other jokes with you, which I will now get. Look, I have some dynamite. Let me put some water on it now, and let's see what it does. It's some kind of blue color. I've never seen dynamite like that before. I think that will be something cool too. Now I'll blow it up. Well, I don't know. Nothing interesting happened. We just flew into the air. Let's try something else. This is cool dynamite. It's a slightly different color. Wow, what a cool explosion that was. And it created even more earth. That's some really interesting joke.
Excellent! Now our store is completely ready to receive residents. And I think we need to invite them all to our store. Now you and I will take some jokes and let's go to the village. And there, we will tell everyone about the fact that we have opened a joke house. And so that everyone comes to us and buys these jokes. I think this will be great advertising, and everyone will want to come to us. So let's quickly come to our village to tell everyone about our cool joke house. It's really incredibly cool. And I think that this is a good idea for you and me. Hello, residents of this village. We invite you all to our new cool joke house where you can buy jokes for every taste. It will be really cool. You can play a prank on your son, wife, grandmother, grandfather, dog, whoever you want. It will be really cool and fun. So don't waste time and come to our store. We always have really cool fun. And you can find the way by the balls that we placed from this village to our store there is really, really cool and fun. And you will like it there. So let's quickly join us and buy all the funniest cool things that are sold in our store. I am simply sure that you will like it all. So let's have a great time and have fun as we can. Our advertising worked great, and residents come to our store to buy a lot of cool jokes. It's just incredible. Now you and I will stay at the counter, and we will also start selling everything to everyone. It seems to me that you and I will become incredibly rich, and it's really cool.
Excellent. Now we can start our sales, and look, somewhere in the distance, our first visitor is coming to us, some resident of the world. To be honest, he looks very funny, and he is very cool. He asked us for some cool joke for his friend, so we must choose at our own discretion. But I am sure that you and I will make a very cool choice, and he will really like it. Let's do this. Hello, resident here. Take your joke, and you can make a great prank on your friend. Have a nice day. Excellent. We have our first visitors, and I think there will be many more today who want to buy something from us.
This is just the best day of my life. So many visitors and everyone wants to buy something. I don't think so many residents will come to our store. It seems like the whole village is here. How cool and fun it is to work in such a store. It's just incredible that you and I made such a beautiful and cool store and that our sales are going well. Let's put on some cool costumes so that people can see that. We can joke around too. I think it would be a good idea to put on this pirate hat. It would look fun and funny, and I think it would definitely work to sell things in our store. So cool and original.
Excellent. Another resident has come to us, and he wants to buy a lot of different funny jokes to play on his whole family, so we have to pick something for him, but I already know. We have a lot of cool jokes that I will give him now, and he will be able to play them out great. Here, take all this, resident, and then you will be able to really surprise your beloved children, wife, and all your relatives with very funny jokes.
How cool our sales are going, and everyone is buying everything. It's just incredible. You and I might even become rich in just one day. And I just can't believe it. It's really, really cool and awesome. I'm so happy about it. Oh, another one by visitor. Here's take the coolest jokes we have, and then you can have a fun time and play pranks on everyone you want. It will be really, really cool and fun. How cool it is that we have such a cool store and that we sell everything so cool and awesome.
Oh no, it seems like you and I have sold absolutely all the jokes that we had, and now the residents are starting to get angry. Residents, please calm down soon. We will bring you many more cool jokes. Just don't break everything and fight here. Let's calm down and calmly leave the store now. And tomorrow, we will bring you even more cool and funny jokes.
Immediately sell me some more jokes, because I came to your store today and stood in a very long line, and I'm so angry that all these gifts ran out, and I wanted to play a prank on my friends today. But because you ran out of them, I can't do it. This is just terrible for this. We will blow up your store today because you don't have the goods we need, and you made us very angry. Now we will put a lot of dynamite, and you will all be blown up here, and you will never have this store again.
Oh no, these residents blew up our house of jokes, but at the same time, they blew up a lot of other residents. It's just awful. Now we can go to jail because of this.
Hey guys, for the fact that you blew up dynamite in this store, you will be arrested because of you, a lot of residents died. Immediately follow me. You will now be in a terrible prison that is for murderers. So be here in the cell, and I'm going on business. And I'll come back for you quickly to find out what to do with you next. Now I just need to step away to take a special lever so that I can let you into this chamber in which you will be located. Excellent. Now I have succeeded and you can enter your chamber. You will be here for a very long time.
Oh, no, I don't want to be in this prison because some resident decided to blow up our store, and because of this other residents just gave in. After all, you and I didn't do anything bad. We need to find some way to get out. Look, it seems I can reach that chest. Let's see what's inside it. Great, there was a pickaxe in that chest. And now you and I can break this grate and escape from this prison. This is just incredible. I'm so glad that now you and I are saved and can escape from this prison. And now we can go about our business again and live normally. This is really, really cool. This, of course, you and I are lucky today, and we still have the money we managed to earn. And besides, you and I are now free. We can do a lot of things.
I completely agree with you. Now you and I are free, and we will not be in this prison. I was already so scared when I heard something they told us that we would be in this cell for a very long time. But fortunately, we found this pickaxe and were able to get out of this prison. How good that now you and I can go back to our home and come up with some new cool store that we will sell interesting things